that sort of leads into the next thing, which is the coachee makes all the choices. It's not that they have to invent a solution. It may be that they're missing knowledge, right? So for instance, as a agile coach, part of what you're expected is to have agile domain knowledge and you're going to share it. But you're not, like you said, you're not telling them this is what to do. You're saying this is something that you might want to think about. And then they incorporate that in, and still at the end of the day, they make the choice, right? So you might say, Kanban could help. And they go, wow, that's a big topic. I don't know, that's a lot. But I was thinking maybe visualizing the work is an interesting part of that. And so
Mhm.
they have pulled that on, taken that on. They have made the choice. And you might think to yourself, oh, well, that's a pretty narrow piece they picked, but it's what they picked. It's their choice. And so we want to make sure that we're only ever suggesting things when we're suggesting things within the role of a coach, not
Mhm.
specifically within professional coaching, that we're offering, we're inviting, we're suggesting, understanding, acknowledging, and accepting that the choice is theirs.
Some of the classes that we've put out so far talks about some of the coaching competencies and the markers. So making choices, that's the essence. And that could be another definition of coaching is helping the client see choices because most of the time they only see only one option for an ultimatum that I can do this or that. As they work with a coach, they may discover that there are a lot more options than just one or two. And then they can decide now, okay, which path I feel more confident about and which one I want to take action on and experiment with that. Find out, get some more data to support whether this is the right path or I need to pivot.
That's a great perspective there, that having the coachee make the choice also presupposes that they have choices. And so part of what we're going to do so that they can make the choice is help them see the choices, right? They wouldn't be coming to you, or we wouldn't be going to them suggesting, hey, maybe coaching could help here, if if they'd seen all the choices and they looked obvious and they picked one, right? It's their coaching gets involved when they're like, oh, I don't know, there's no clear choice, or I don't see all the choices. And I think a big and important part of coaching is helping people see where they may be limiting themselves, right? It's hard for us to see as a person, oh, I'm imposing limits on myself that perhaps aren't necessary.
Coaching lingo, it's like limiting beliefs or saboteurs or inner critics. I mean, there are many different names, but really, what's causing the stuckness? And
Mm.
again, back to this being stuck.
It makes me think of the tow operator, right? The tow truck operator. We may be limited because we're in a ditch, right? And so
Yeah.
we're not seeing a way out. So we bring in the tow truck operator. Now that's, if they pull us out of the ditch, right, then they're doing some work there. But in any case, the fact that we're constrained, or we're seeing ourselves as constrained, we're basically putting ourselves in a ditch. And the coach, unlike a tow truck operator, is helping us see that maybe those constraints are not necessary.